all kinds of YouTubes for you, but I'm not going to have a link of every show. You got to be kidding me. I live linkless. The only link I like was when Clarence Williams III would explain what time of day it was to Peggy Lipton. That's when it was happening for me, man. Mr. Tyll. That's what I like, too. The kids are like, Mr. Tyll. And I go, yes. I don't say, call me Ed. I'm not a douchebag like that. That's an a-hole that does. That's a douchebag loser. Goes, call me Joe. Call me... You know, Mr. Tyll is a good phrase. Mr. Anything is good. Ms. Anything, if it has to be. I understand it's been shoved down our throat, but whatever. You want to do something good for the world and society, keep some formality in place, because informality makes people stupid and lazy. It's obviously proven. If you don't understand life, you should call up my new friend. I have a new friend. I have no friends really, but this is a new attempt at having a friend. You should. You should follow in my good example and have a friend like this. Because I have a friend. Finally. People say, we don't believe it. I know you don't. Listen, I don't even believe it. My parents used to say, who is your new friend, Edward? And I would say, like, whatever, Mom, we're going out, you know. Everybody, when I was a kid, I'll tell you an old story and a new revelation all in one. This is what the show, people go, what is your show? My show is all about our show. That's what it's not my show. It's not a singular thing. It's an organic happening every day. So you mean your haircut is an organic happening every day? What in God's name did you glue on your head today? This is not even glued on. What are you, nuts? You must be freaking out of your mind. That's nice language. That's beautiful language you got going. So you just, what are you, cursorama today? So no one, mothers would still, to this day, on the tablet, say, that's it. I had to turn it down. I said, you mean not off? And they go, no, down. Because 20 years ago, they would say, I turned you off in the car. Now they're like, I turned you down. Why? Because the kid will be out of the car in 30 seconds. Did you get the coffee? No, thanks. How do you do it? 35 years I've been running from a nearby kitchen back into a studio over and I mean, it's crazy. It really is insane sometimes to think about how long we've been doing this. So anyway, it all begins many, many, many years ago. Singer-songwriter Pat Horgan and I grow up in the Bronx and grow up, things are tough and they're competitive and you need to know what's going on. And we have been doing this crazy thing. And you say, well, what is it with the we? Yeah, earlier you mentioned some kind of we. Not the game for dance party. That's I've won every dance party match, and I challenge anybody. And I know people are listening in Australia. I know you're listening all over the world. I know you've been listening for 30 years. Another one yesterday, the kids turn off the thing in the hole. I gotcha. I know you're listening. People think I need to be reassured. Mark Goldman is very diligent. I will say that. Mark is doing his due diligence. I don't know all this stuff. The network really knows, and I'm fine with that. Let them count the money and let them count the station number. That's not what I do. I am so busy right here. But yes, it is. I agree. Eye-catching and ear-bending. Phenomenal how we've grown in just 1 year. And less than a year. It was still in our first year with the network, and maybe a year and a half in this format of being on all day. And all day should be defined as, you're going to have to back up that camera. Can you move that camera shot there, Billy? Yeah, thanks, man. Okay, that's it. Watch. Yeah, just not much, but just a tad. Make it. Yeah. Oh, wow. I think you went back way too far. Yeah. Can you get me in the middle there, Fred? You're making me dizzy now with these angles. Okay. You don't want me nauseous or taking Dramamine to do the set. Okay, good. All right, great job. It is early on Wednesday, and Christy, I guess, is every day now. We're going to find out, does it stick that he gets thrown out for a pattern of abusive behavior?
Of the lane closures themselves. So finally, if you want to talk about salt in the wound, there's this. Chris Christie's lifelong hero, The Boss, teamed up with Jimmy Fallon last night in a parody that has to hurt.
That's good stuff. So, Daily Rundown is Chuck Todd. Chuck Todd. That was good before. See, we have all entertainment features. Dude, you have got to back that camera up, okay? That we cannot do the whole show counting pores. Thank you. Are you good in the whole field? I got to ask all these. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Here's Tom Brokaw.
Tom, you and I talked earlier. I said we're all in the middle.
I love Tom Brokaw, but I always start arguments with Tom Brokaw. Every time I've talked to Tom Brokaw, it's always a big argument. So let's see how Chuck Todd handles him with kid gloves, right?
Chris Christie.
Well, I think we're waiting to see if there is another shoe to drop.
There we go. See, that's Tom's answer. You got a 3.5 more minutes. But that was the answer.
I want to tell you.
Good job, Tommy. Tommy Brokaw. Tommy. What's up? I keep saying that now because I'm trying to reach out to the Muslim world. I am. I know every Muslim does not want to kill me. That's for sure. I have a guy on the show all the time. He says, you could be wrong. I said, well, so could you. I date Muslim women. Shut up. What is your problem? Oh, that's disloyal? Okay. Well, John Kennedy slept with a communist, okay? And he didn't care. He was like, she's hot. And what if he stole secrets from her? Right. What if when I'm sleeping with an Islamic non-virgin, thank you, to the show, to the EdTyll Show, sleeping with instead of sleeping with the enemy, sleeping with the Islami. Yes. You know what? I would lay down. Guys said, well, I would lay down my life for my country. I would lay down for my country in a heartbeat without even thinking twice.
Because he never searches for me.
They're like, you have to have sex with these. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll do it. If Thomas Jefferson was here, he would be all over this.
My friend can be
Sally Hemings with curry.
He's more than just a voice.
Hey, where does that expression come from? Currying favor. Hello, it's dating Indian chicks. Nobody gets it, man.
You better watch out.
Watch out.
He'll strip you back.
Me and Tom Brokaw will come. Tom will be like, Ed, I can't walk up these stairs. I'm like, Tom, this is where the story is. It's in a walk-up.
Yeah. That's the whole idea that Jersey is never going to play in the Midwest. And the road to the White House for the
You know, I can't even listen to him. I mean, he's not even, he's like Mark Halperin. You know, I'm 28 years old and I know everything about what was. What do you know?
After this.
Another great show. I thank everybody who's. You notice I love my own show when I say that. You know what? I'm entitled to enjoy the show. That's let's critique the show a little bit for the new people in Nashville. They're listening on WWTN. Thank you. I know we're being some kind of. I I don't know how they have it hooked up. I know that we submitted our tape and it was approved. That's what I heard. They said when you hear nothing, that means they're going to use it. So far, they probably played the tape all day for their executives. I'll give you the drill. People say, well, how do you wind up on a station? Mark this morning, how many listeners? How many listeners do we have? Now, personally, I've met only half, so I can't.
Received July 2nd at 10:24 a.m.
Hey, Ed,
All right, we're going to
in Oklahoma. Just for your knowledge, we didn't even
By the way,
advertise that
that's how you know the whole thing beep beep is being recorded or a police scanner is nearby. When you hear a beep beep on a phone call, and I love Jan checking in